Well, let's get to it. As we get set to reveal the All-Star starters, a brief explanation of how the voting worked. Fan voting counts 50%. The players vote and a media panel, 25% each. Players are then ranked according to where they finished in those fan, player, and media ballots. Now, we did have one case this year in which two players tied for a starting spot, and the tiebreaker was the fan vote. The fan vote also determines the captains, who again this year will choose players from either conference to assemble their squads. We are going to start with the West and the captain.
Are you going to tell us the
with 5.9 million votes, LeBron James.
Okay.
Making his 17th straight appearance, all as a starter. That's the most all time. 26 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, shooting 50% from the floor. All-Star Game MVP in 2006 and 2008 and 2018. Nikola Jokic joins him along the front line. Third straight appearance in his 6th season. 27 points a game is number 8, as is 11 rebounds. 9 assists is number 5. He's shooting 57%, leads the league in double-doubles with 25 in 28 games, and has 6 triple-doubles this season. The other starter is Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers, who are 21-9, third best record in the West. 5th All-Star selection. He was the MVP in 2020 in Chicago. This year averaging 27, 6, and 5, 51% shooting. Anthony Davis, by the way, was 4th among the front court vote getters. West backcourt led by Stephen Curry. 7th All-Star appearance, all of them starts. He's averaging 30 points a game this year, which is 2nd in the league, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 49%, 43% from deep, and leads the league in threes made with 145, 33 more than Dame Lillard. Luka Doncic joins him as a starter in the backcourt, his 2nd straight selection in his 3rd season. 29 points a game is number 5, 9 rebounds is number 18, 9 assists is number 3. 7 triple-doubles leads the NBA, and that is where the tie occurred. He and Damian Lillard tied in the rankings, but by fan vote, the nod went to Luka Doncic. Call Your Shot is presented by CarMax. So here's the way the voting broke down. The fans, the players, and the media. LeBron number 1 across the board, Jokic number 2 across the board. While Kawhi was 3rd by the fans and the media, the players had Anthony Davis 3rd. But it's Kawhi Leonard who gets the nod, and you see Paul George ranking 5th by the fans, the players, and the media. In the backcourt, here was that tight duel. Stephen Curry, number 1 across the board. Doncic, 2nd by the fans, but 3rd by the players and media, where Lillard was 2nd. So they wound up tied, and you go to the fan vote to break the tie, and it goes to Luka Doncic. All of that understandable to everybody? Was that breakdown nice and clear for you, Shaq?
Yes, the way you broke it down was very, very understandable.
Okay, so what'd you think of how things shook out?
I mean, I understand, even before I was playing and, you got voted in and, the way it was broken down today, I still think Damian Lillard should be a starter. Based on what, Chuck and Kenny always say, who has the better record and all that, and he's actually playing better. Luka has more assists, but, nobody is feared in the game like the Damian Lillard guy. I'm sure he's not upset about it, but, time in and time out, he's been pushed off this list, so I would have liked to have seen him as a starter. I'm not mad at how it went and, how the fans voted and all that. It is what it is, but I would have liked to have seen him start.
That's a tough. I mean, that's a tough call. Those 3, Curry, Doncic, and Lillard. I mean, come on.
I mean,
what about Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
But Donovan Mitchell's had a great year too. But even when I was looking at it, I was saying those are the 3 that.
Well, popularity contest, Luka's going to win. But like Shaq said, the most favored man in basketball right now is Damian Lillard. I think, in terms of getting the ball in key situations, he was my preseason MVP because I thought he could do this, put numbers up. He was going to have to do that all year for his team to be successful. He's still, I would say, top 3 in terms of MVP voting. If you're that, you should be starting. That's all. There's no doubt about it that he is one of the top 5 basketball players in the world. And if you're not starting and you can't even start in your conference, if you're one of the top 5 basketball players in the world, that doesn't make sense to me as well.
Well, listen, there's no right or wrong answer, but I thought Dame Lillard and Donovan Mitchell, to me, when you have the best record in basketball, that says a lot. If you're the best, they have these stupid arguments about who gets MVP every year. The MVP has never went to the best player. It always went to the player who was the best player on the best team. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal should have won 3 or 4, but the other guys played better that season. Donovan Mitchell should be rewarded, in my opinion. No disrespect to anybody, but this kid's been the best player on the best team in the NBA, and it's unfortunate he's not started.
As it turns out, the backcourt starters again, Stephen Curry and Luka Doncic in the West, or from the West. How about along the front line with LeBron and Jokic and Kawhi? And you saw the players say Anthony Davis should have gotten one of those starting spots.
I mean, again, I'm in agreement with Chuck. Whenever you talk about these situations, there is no right or wrong. Kawhi's a great player. Anthony Davis is a great player, but that situation is not as petty as the last situation we were talking about. That also could have went either way, but I'm not mad at that.
Well, let's be honest. Anthony Davis has not played like an all-star this year. He's not. His numbers.
All-star starter.
All-star.
Okay.
His numbers are down all across the board. Hey, listen, we love Anthony. He's a great kid and a great player. But listen, let's be honest. His numbers are down.
Can I ask you something?
The rebounding. First of all, he getting 8 rebounds a game.
No, but I'm saying his numbers are down.
Yes.
But those are all-star numbers.
Yeah, but no.
They're down for him.
Well, yes, but he's supposed to play. Listen, he won the championship. It should have took him to the next level.
But for a team that's 22-7.
Yeah, but so that don't matter.
Well, now the record doesn't matter?
No, but he hasn't played like an all-star. I'm not going to give it him because he's a perennial great player. He has not played like an all-star this year. I'm not giving these Lifetime Achievement Awards y'all like to give. Listen, I love Anthony Davis, but he has not played like an all-star.
I agree with you. He has not played Anthony Davis like, but he has played like an all-star. He's played like one of the top 12 players in the Western Conference. To me, that's my opinion. I wouldn't say that he's definitely not playing close to what he's capable of or he has played in the past.
Okay. Let's check the social and see who's tuning in and who's weighing in. Dame Lillard. Yeah. That's no Dame time, yeah.
Come on, man.